Just before the video starts, I wanted to say Happy New Year. I hope you all have been doing well. If you're wondering about me, I'm kinda depressed because it turns out a childhood hero of mine is a despicable human being and would need a literal miracle from every single god imaginable to not be so. Fuck. The day has come. The figure is here, and it is amazing. I'm just gonna say it right off the bat. The 1000 toys, the flcl or flcl canti figure is fucking phenomenal. It's perfect. Buy the figure now. Video over. Goodbye. Of course, that's not actually it. Let's go over this figure. And here he is in all his glory. Actually, let's remove all the accessories first. Alright, and here we go with all the accessories. It is painted and sculpted pitch perfectly. I did not get the blue version or the regular version canti because not only is it $30 extra for pretty much nothing besides a different paint job and one different accessory, but it being the red version makes it more possible for action poses, and it just looks cooler to me. But it is taken pretty much exactly how he looks in the show, and it looks like he jumped straight out of the screen. It is perfection. I forgot to mention, this box is genuinely huge to where it actually surprised me once I got it in the mail. To go over the accessories, he comes with in total 4 sets of hands. 2 fist hands, 2 gripping hands for his guitar, 2 relaxed hands, 2 splayed out hands. Then he comes with an extra head that isn't broken, that we don't really see a lot of, to be honest. He comes with a fully bendy wire cape. That is my second favorite accessory. And my favorite accessory being his guitar. It is perfect. It's the same guitar that he used in episode 5. Same with the cape. And episode 5 is my favorite episode of the show. It's so great to have all of this. And they're all the accessories you really need. Alright, so to go over articulation, for the head, he has a ball joint where you can look up that far, down that far, and do a lot of tilting, and of course, looking side to side. His shoulders can actually extend out, so he can, of course, go all the way around. There is a bit of squeaking there. It does kind of worry me, but I'm overall okay with it. They can pull a complete 90. There's no butterfly, unfortunately, but it can kind of rock there. There is no bicep swivel, unfortunately. Some of the few things it's honestly missing. Double elbows crunch up real nicely, and hands are ball jointed so you can get all the movement you need. Torso is also a bit strange. So it is a ball joint that can really tilt him from side to side. It has a ton of movement here, because as you'll see, it is mostly hollow. So you can look back not really a ton, but going forward, he can pretty much go all the way. It is insane. Most of his lower torso is just like a rubber thing with a actual joint here, making it all move. It's done super well. Legs are a bit interesting. Going out, they almost do the full splits. That is really great. Going forward, it does look a little odd, but I can honestly live with it. It still looks fine. There's a bit of swiveling there, not really much. The legs are completely made out of die cast, and it really gives it a nice weight and helps it stand very well. Knees, just like the elbows, crunch up really nicely, and the actual knee joint doesn't look that bad. Now the feet have a like ball joint up there going down into the feet, so it can move everywhere. It can tilt up there. Like, look, it can do this. Look at this madness. This figure is like the perfect posing figure, and I think overall that's why I love it. I mentioned before that he's tall, so the first time ever I'm actually dishing out a ruler, and as you can see, he stands to almost 7 inches tall. So he actually works really well with stuff like Figmas or SH Figuarts. Speaking of which, here he is with the Netflix Marvel Legends Daredevil. Ooh, unrelated, but major flex. No Way Home was so good. I loved seeing Daredevil, honestly. Totally the reason why I bought him. Don't ask how much I paid for him. Fellow Machine, Masterpiece Sideswipe, Figma Lucina, and someone who would absolutely hate Conti's guts. The Square Enix Bring Arts Nier Automata 2B. I promise I'll get to reviewing these three eventually. Maybe even after Figma Akechi, since that's coming in a couple of days. If you can't tell, I adore this figure. I mean, it's from flcl for Christ's sake. flcl being one of the only Blu-rays I actually own for an anime. And for my senior year robotics, we were doing a 3D modeling contest, and I made this. And I actually won. And I keep it in my room, and I've kept it in my room ever since. So it really should be no surprise that the 1000 Toys flcl Canti, Red Canti, is my favorite figure of all time. It looks the part. It poses better than anything else in my collection. I adore it. If you can find it and you're a fan of flcl, absolutely pick it up. It's one of the only figures we have ever gotten from this spectacular show. We really need more. I've been hoping on all my life that either SH Figuarts or preferably Figma would announce a Haruko Haruhara, a Naruto, and maybe even a Mimi to go with. And if they were ever made, they would go perfectly with this figure. But for now, still a fantastic singular piece, and I'm so happy I own it. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.